Hey friends, if you're on Social Security or disability benefits, listen up. You now have exactly 3 weeks to prepare for the changes coming in 2026 that are going to affect your monthly check. Yes, just 3 weeks left. And I need you to understand what's happening because some of this is frustrating, some of it is helpful, and all of it impacts your budget. I'm seeing so much confusion out there, people getting bits and pieces of information, and I don't want anyone caught off guard when January 1st hits. Music. So today, we're breaking down all 7 major changes, the good, the bad, and what you can actually do about it. And stick around because at the end of this video, I'm also answering your biggest questions about the stimulus check situation that everyone's been asking about in the comments. Who's eligible? When's it coming? Is it even real? I'm going to give you the honest truth about all of it. So, take a deep breath, maybe grab a notepad, and let's walk through this together because you deserve to know exactly what's happening with your money. For those of you who are new here, welcome to Retiree's Benefits. My name is Tony, and I've spent years helping people just like you navigate the confusing world of government benefits. I've been where many of you are, trying to make every dollar stretch, dealing with paperwork that makes no sense, and feeling like the system is designed to keep you in the dark. I break down complicated policy into plain English because nobody should need a law degree to understand the programs they depend on. I talk to experts, I read the fine print, and I translate it all for you. I've helped thousands of people maximize their benefits. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Also, please write in comments section from which city and state you are watching my video. Alright, let's get into the details. There are 7 critical changes happening on January 1st, 2026. Change 1, the COLA increase and why it's disappointing. Let's start with the big one, the cost of living adjustment. The Social Security Administration approved a 2.8% COLA for 2026. Now, I know a lot of you were hoping for more, and honestly, I understand that frustration. Here's what that means in real dollars. If you're on Social Security retirement benefits, your average monthly check is going from $19.75 to $230. That's an increase of $56 per month. For couples receiving Social Security, you're going from an average of $3,120 to $38.88 increase. Now, if you're on Social Security Disability Insurance, otherwise known as SSDI, your average benefit goes from $1,586 to $1,630. That's only a $44 increase per month. And for those of you on Supplemental Security Income SSI, your maximum federal benefit is going from $967 to $994. It's not even reaching $1,000. Think about that for a second. They're expecting people to live an entire month on less than $1,000. I don't know about where you live, but that doesn't even cover rent in 3/4 of this country, let alone food, utilities, and medication. For SSI couples, it's even tougher. You're going from $1,450 to $1,491 per month. Change to maximum benefit at full retirement age. If you're wondering what the maximum Social Security benefit is at full retirement age, it's going up from $418 to $4,152 per month. Now, most people aren't getting that maximum, but it's good to know what the ceiling is. Change 3, taxable income limit. Each year, Social Security releases information about who pays taxes into the system and how much. For 2026, if you're earning wages, you'll pay Social Security taxes on income up to $174,900. That's up from $168,600 in 2025. Now, this doesn't affect most people watching this video, but if you're still working and earning good money, just know that's the new limit where Social Security taxes stop being deducted from your paycheck. Change 4, substantial gainful activity limits. Critical for disability. This one is super important if you're on disability benefits. If you're in your trial work period and you're trying to work a little bit, you cannot make more than $210 per month without risking your disability benefit. Let me say that again for the folks in the back. $1,110 per month is the limit. Go over that, and you could jeopardize your entire disability check. So, if you're working part-time or trying to supplement your disability income, you need to track every single dollar you earn. Change 5, Medicare Part B premium increase. Here's where it gets frustrating. Medicare Part B premiums are going up from $185 per month to $195.60. That's roughly a $10 increase per month. Now, do the math with me here. Your Social Security is going up by about $56, but Medicare is taking $10 of that right off the top. So, your actual net increase is closer to $46 per month for the average retiree. And here's the question we're all asking. Why is Medicare going up by about 10% when Social Security is only going up by 2.8%? I've been asking that question too, and I haven't gotten a good answer. It doesn't make sense, and you're right to be frustrated about it. Change 6, earnings limits. If you're still working while receiving Social Security and you haven't reached your full retirement age yet, pay attention to this one. In 2026, you can earn up to $24,480 per year without losing any of your Social Security benefit. But here's the catch. For every $2 you earn above that limit, you lose $1 of your Social Security benefit. Now, if 2026 is the year you reach your full retirement age, the rules are more generous. You can earn up to $65,060 in the months before your birthday without penalty. And for every $3 you go over that amount, you lose $1 of benefits. Once you hit your full retirement age, these limits disappear completely. You can earn as much as you want without affecting your Social Security. Change 7, full retirement age permanently, at 67. And finally, this is permanent. If you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67. That's the age where you get 100% of what you've earned. If you claim Social Security at 62, the earliest you can, you'll get 30% less than your full benefit. But if you wait until age 70, you'll get 24% more than you would have at 67. So timing really matters when it comes to claiming your benefits. Let me break down who needs to pay attention to which changes. Retirees, all 7 changes impact you to some degree, but especially the COLA increase, Medicare premium hike, and earnings limits. If you're still working people on SSDI, you're looking at that $44 average increase. The Medicare increase if you have Part B, and those critical substantial gainful activity limits if you're trying to work at all. SSI recipients, the maximum benefit increase affects you directly, and since SSI doesn't automatically deduct Medicare, your situation is slightly different from Social Security. Recipients, working seniors. If you're still earning income while receiving benefits, those earnings limits in change number 6 are critical for you moms and caregivers. If you're caring for children or grandchildren while on benefits or receiving benefits as a caregiver, these changes affect your household budget planning. Veterans, if you're receiving both VA disability and Social Security, these changes impact your Social Security portion. VA benefits operate on their own schedule. I was talking to a subscriber last week. Let's call her Sharon. Sharon is 68, living on $1,547 a month from Social Security. She was excited when she heard about the COLA increase, thinking maybe she'd finally be able to afford her medications without choosing between pills and groceries. Then she did the math. A 2.8% increase on her check is about $43. Medicare is going up by $10, so she's netting $33 extra per month. That's $1 a day. Now, I'm not saying $33 doesn't matter. Every dollar matters when you're on a fixed income. But Sharon's grocery bill has gone up way more than that. Her utility costs have increased, and that gap between what things cost and what Social Security provides just keeps getting wider. That's the reality we're dealing with. And it's why I'm so passionate about making sure you know about every single assistance program, discount, and resource available to you, because that's how we bridge the gap. Okay, I promised you good and bad. So, let's talk about the good news. It is an increase. Yes, 2.8% feels small, but it's automatic. You don't have to apply for it, and it's something. In many countries, benefits don't adjust at all for inflation. The system is stable. Despite fear-mongering you might hear, Social Security is not going broke in 2026 or even in the next decade. The program is secure, and these adjustments prove it's working as designed. Resources exist to help. There are so many programs specifically designed to help people on fixed incomes, SNAP benefits, LIHEAP for energy assistance, extra help for prescription drug costs, state pharmaceutical assistance programs, and local resources through area agencies on aging. You can still maximize what you have. Even if you're already receiving benefits, there are strategies to boost your income, reduce your expenses, and make the most of what you have. That's literally what we do here every single week. All right, let's talk about what everyone's been asking about in the comments. Is there really a stimulus check coming? Who's getting it? When? Here's what I know based on the latest information from early December. Are seniors eligible? Yes. Everything I've read indicates that seniors on Social Security and disability benefits are included. Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri drafted legislation that models this stimulus after what was sent during the pandemic, meaning it's designed for everyone: men, women, children, and yes, seniors on fixed incomes. The proposal would give $2,000 per person. So, a family of 4 would get $8,000. For those of you on Social Security, you'd be eligible for that $2,000. What's the income limit? The Treasury Secretary has indicated it's $100,000 or less based on your tax returns or demonstrated income. They didn't specify earned income. So, Social Security and disability benefits should count toward that limit, not disqualify you from it. When is it coming? This is where I need to be really honest with you. It's not coming before Christmas. It's December. Congress is wrapping up, and this isn't being treated as an urgent priority right now. The current timeline is looking like mid-2026. We're talking June at the earliest. And here's why. There's a Supreme Court case about the tariffs that would fund this stimulus. Until the court rules on whether the president has the authority to implement those tariffs, Congress is in wait-and-see mode. Will it actually happen? Here's my honest take. Until I see this being pushed as a top priority with daily pressure on Congress, I'm skeptical. Real legislative priorities get talked about relentlessly. When something is genuinely important, you hear about it every single day. Right now, I'm not seeing that level of urgency. So, my advice, don't count on this money for your immediate budget planning. If it comes, it'll be a blessing. But don't make financial decisions today based on money that might arrive next summer or might not arrive at all. Here's your action plan for these next 3 weeks. 1. Calculate your actual increase. Take your current benefit, multiply by 1.028, then subtract the Medicare increase if applicable. That's your real number. 2. Revise your January budget now. Don't wait until you see that first check to figure out where the money needs to go. 3. Apply for additional assistance before the end of the year. Programs like SNAP, LIHEAP, and prescription assistance look at your current income level. Apply now while your income is still at 2025 levels. 4. If you're working while on benefits, double-check those earnings limits. Make sure you're tracking your income and staying under the thresholds that matter for your situation. 5. Report your increased income to any means-tested programs you're on. Don't let them find out later. Be proactive about it. 6. Check your My Social Security account at ssa.gov to verify your new benefit amount once it's posted. Listen, I know this is a lot. I know some of this information is disappointing. When you hear that your benefits are going up by less than 3%, while everything around you costs 10%, 15%, 20% more, it's discouraging. But here's what I want you to remember. You are not powerless. The fact that you're watching this video means you're informed, you're prepared, and you're taking control of what you can control. That already puts you ahead. Yes, the COLA is smaller than we'd like. Yes, Medicare is eating into that increase. But you know what? You know this information 3 weeks before it happens. You have time to plan, time to adjust, time to apply for additional resources that can help fill the gaps. And you're not alone. There are millions of Americans in the exact same situation. And there are people like me dedicated to helping you navigate it. If this video helped you understand what's coming, please hit that subscribe button. We release new videos every week, specifically about benefits, assistance programs, and practical strategies for living on a fixed income. Drop a comment below and let me know. What's your biggest concern about these changes? What questions do you still have? I read every comment, and your questions often become our next videos. And if you want to stay on top of all the latest news, stimulus updates, benefit changes, anything that affects your income, join our channel. We send out updates when things change, so you're never caught off guard. You've got this, friends. We're going to get through 2026 together, 1 month at a time. I'll see you in the next